friends, this is Dipali here. You can call me Miss Dipali. And welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to read this book, Curious George book. Curious George visited a toy store. Let's read it together. Whoa, look. This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Today was the opening of a brand new toy store. George and the man with the yellow hat did not want to be late. When they arrived, the line to go inside wound all the way around the corner. When a line is this long, it's not easy for a little monkey to be patient. That's very true. George sneaked through the crowd. All he wanted was a peek inside. He's a little curious George. George got to the door just as the owner opened it. "This is no place for a monkey," she said. "Oh, no." But George was so excited. He was already inside. Balls, dolls, bicycles, and games filled the shelves. Wow, this is so exciting place. There were so many toys. George didn't even know how some of them worked. Silly George. And how about these hoops? What did they do? George was curious. He climbed up to pull one out of the pile. It would not move. George pulled harder. Still, it wouldn't move. George pulled. And then George pulled with all force. Oh gosh, what's gonna happen? Oh my. Suddenly, there was a terrible crash. Red, blue, green, and yellow hoops bounced up and down and everywhere. "Look!" exclaimed the boy, bouncing up and down himself. "Why, I haven't seen one of these in years," said the boy's grandmother. She's enjoying too. I would love to have one hoops too. She put a hoop around her waist and gave it a spin. Oh, wow! George tried the hula hoop too. Then George pretended to be a wheel. This is so nice and very clever. He rolled and oops! He rolled right into the owner. The owner shook her head. "I knew you were trouble," she said. "Now you have made a mess of my new store." Again she tried to stop George. And again George was too quick. In only a second he was around the corner and on the highest shelf. Below him, George saw a little girl point to a toy out of reach. "Mommy, can we get the dinosaur?" she asked. George picked up the dinosaur and lowered it to the girl. She was delighted. So was the small boy next to her. "Could you get that ball for me, please?" he asked George. George reached up, grabbed the ball, and bounced it to the boy. That's very helpful. George is very helpful. "May I have that puppet way over there?" asked another girl. How lucky that George was a monkey. He swung off the shelf, hung on to a light, picked up the puppet, and put it right into her hands. Wow! "What a show!" shouted a boy. The children held up their new toys and cheered. "What a commotion!" Immediately, the owner came running, and then came the man with the yellow hat. "I think we have had enough monkey business for one day," the owner frowned. just when a girl got in the long line to pay. "What a great store," she said. "What a great idea to have a little monkey helping you," her father told the owner. "I guess you're right," the owner replied and smiled. Then she gave George a special surprise. "Thank you, George," she said. "My grand opening is a success because of you. Perhaps monkey business is the best business after all." That is so true. The end. He's a very nice, helpful little monkey. I love you, George. Finish. Thank you so much for reading this cute little book with us, guys. We will see you next time. But wait, you have to subscribe our channel. It's free. And then you can hit the like button for us. We'll see you again. Bye.